What's up, y'all? So let's go ahead and get off into another reading. Let's talk about our good Virgo brother, Easy E. Sorry, y'all. I am up late and doing these readings, and I'm trying to get them done because I owe them to you. But anyway, let's talk about Easy E on the right over here in the Hermit card under the Virgo energy, and this sleazy bastard Jerry Heller to the left underneath the Magician energy. Jerry Heller should not have ever been trusted. He was never Eazy-E's friend. It was always a situation of what he could use Eric for. You know, that's how he said his name, Eric. He had a problem with calling him Eazy-E. But because he knew that Eazy was from the hood, not necessarily dumb, but not as quick-witted as this slick talking ass white man is, he knew he could use him. Every word that came up out of his mouth to Eazy was a lie. Jerry Heller, though, was beholden to another person. Now, well, I don't know who the fuck that is, but he was definitely being told what to do and how to go about misleading Eazy-E so that Eazy-E could be the greatest sacrifice that hip-hop, not the greatest, but one of the greatest sacrifices in hip-hop if people were paying attention. See, it was a thing of them putting the right shit in front of Eazy-E to manipulate him. Not necessarily that he was poor, but he didn't have money like these gatekeepers and these white people that they went and sat this man in front of. He didn't have it like them. So Jerry Heller made sure to paint out this picture of being on the outside looking in. Remember I told y'all to remember the term easily malleable? He was easily malleable. He knew that Jerry Heller knew that all he had to do was flash a little bit of money in front of Eazy-E, you know, rescue him from a few troubled situations, you know, pander to his heartache a little bit, give him a little bit of bread, and he had him. He knew that was all he had to do was to make him turn his back on NWA. All he had to do to create a ruckus in between them and in between anybody that maybe gave Eazy-E greater advice than him, if you will. Because Eazy-E, this was a new world to him. And he's in the Hermit, the High Priestess, and the Three of Swords in reverse. This is a new world to him. So he's not trying to embarrass himself. He's not trying to nig out in front of these people, even though he nigged a couple times, of course. There was a side of him that was curious. There was a side of him that wanted better. There was a side of him that he knew how to grow up someday. So he was willing to try to balance out the ghetto and, you know, see what it did. And he began to learn the ways of Jerry Heller. And very shortly, y'all know what he did. He turned on his crew and then all that shit occurred. Well, in the background of it, Jerry Heller was still trying to, you know, fuck around in this man's life. He's still doing shit on the low, stealing money from the man, you know, putting a battery in his back with that strength card showing up, putting him against the world, or against the world of hip hop, or against his group, if you will, with the world card showing up. And kind of skewing Eazy's judgment. Had Eazy like, yo, I ain't fucking with this shit. I ain't fucking with these niggas. Let me go over here and sit with these white people. Despite his history with, you know, fuck the police, 100 miles and running, Dope Boy remix, you know, the shit like this. He's got this history of being anti-establishment. But some portion of him decided that he wanted to try to sit at this table with these fucking gatekeepers. Jerry Heller probably showed him some shit like, look at this money I'm making. Look at this. Look at the shit we could be doing, Eric. Like, it was a whole fucked up ass conversation coming up out of his mouth with the Eight of Wands showing up in reverse. He showed him a skewed version of success, and that's what's so easy. He like, all right, I want to make money too. Shit, why I can't be a millionaire? This is the stance he took. And because with that Six of Wands energy, Jerry Heller showing him, you can be successful if you just let me mold you. Let me. You know, he allowed Jerry to teach him the ways of the heathen, showing up in the devil cards. You know who the heathen represents. Those palm-colored people doing palm-colored things, injecting themselves in shit and causing turmoil. So he panders to Eazy's motherfucking weaknesses, you know. He panders to the things that, Eazy is going without. He even goes as far as to make a long-term plan now that he has him turned against his group. He's got him isolated. He did what a narcissist would do. Isolate the person away from the people that really give a fuck about him. The Three of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse, that's Eazy being isolated away from people that gave a shit. Jerry Heller showing up as the devil card, being hooked in it, making sure that he destroyed his history with the people that gave a shit. But at some point, Eazy began to feel this shit wasn't right. Whatever Jerry Heller did to reveal his hand in the Five of Coins position, oh no, Five of Coins being there shows when Eazy realized that Jerry Heller was robbing him. It's a problem. Ten of Wands show up. He like, nah, it's a problem. And then Eight of Cups come up. Let me get the fuck away from this nigga. But the problem is with Eazy getting the fuck away from him is he's already in bed with him. He's already went and been invited to the fucking White House and sat amongst these heathen ass people and signed his contract with the devil. So since Eazy has become a problem for Jerry Heller, since they no longer have a relationship, they've got to build something else. They've got to put something else in play. Now, I know that they were trying to make him beef with everybody and was turning everybody on him. I fully feel like if Tupac were not in jail, they were going to try to use Tupac against him. But like I said, Tupac had too much going on with that Eight of Swords showing up on him. With the Page of Wands, like he wasn't really interested in no beef with no niggas. He was, still trying to get on his feet in hip hop. So what do? Let's go back to that shit about the fucking invitation to the fucking White House. They presented this as an opportunity to show him, look, if you will play by our rules, we'll invite you to sit with the president. We'll let you sit with these white people, Gave him a whole lot of game with that Two of Swords showing up, and Eazy ate it up. He took it to mean that he had finally made it. The Justice card showing up with the Page of Pentacles. There was nothing he could not ask for now. There was nothing that he should not be able to touch. He sat at he's been in the White House in his bathrobe. Even though they claimed that they meant to send it to another Eric Wright, that was purposeful. All these events were planned and placed so that they could sacrifice Eazy. So while this wasn't working, it worked a little bit and they took his eyes off of things. They decided, well, let's go get this bully and have this bully get on him. Let's pay Suge Knight a little bit of coin. He trying to come up. Let's get his bully nigga that's trying to make a name for himself in hip hop. Let's give him a chance to try to destroy Eazy. The Tower card, the Emperor, and the Nine of Pentacles coming in reverse. That's sneakiness. That's sneaky money showing up. Suge Knight, being the young bullheaded nigga that he was in that Knight of Wands energy, he like, of course I'll do it. Of course I'll do it. And they're giving me money, paying him money that he probably had not touched. Of course he goes at Eazy. That Tower card showing up with the Emperor, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse shows that this was an underhanded deed. He really didn't have a reason to be beefing with Eazy. He, I know, ran up in the studio or they got into it about contracts or some shit, but that was all bought, honey, with that Five of Wands and that Six of Pentacles energy showing up. Remember, okay, the Six of Pentacles is always somebody controlling money or situation, some other person. So while Eazy and Suge beefing and fighting and shit, Jerry Heller is sitting back eating. And while they're still fighting, this ain't getting him done fast enough. So what do? They pander to Eazy's motherfucking Achilles heel. Temperance card, Knight of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. Eazy love bitches. And see, I told y'all before that they use succubus and incubus energy to get these niggas. They will find your Achilles heel. It ain't necessarily always got to be no gay shit. It can be as simple as them putting a sick bitch in front of you, which is what they did to Eazy. See, they needed to destroy him. They needed to be able to make money off him without his mouth, without him getting in the way. That's why the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse next to that Devil card, okay? They paid a sick bitch, a bitch that did not give a fuck about neither men nor life itself, to go and give him HIV. That's what that Queen of Swords in reverse, Nine of Wands, and that Queen of Cups in reverse is about. The woman that they paid to go and sleep with Eazy, the woman that they put in his path, not his wife, one of the many women that he was sleeping with, knew that she had HIV. But because this bitch is broke, fucked up, and easily malleable and been passed around by this industry, probably one of these fucking phenotypes that these niggas be in love with, she has nothing else to lose. So she takes the money and transmits AIDS to Eazy. Easy peasy, right? Queen of Swords in reverse. She has nothing to lose other than her life. Some nigga gave it to her. Why shouldn't she give it to him? All of this orchestrated by that white man, though. There he is in the background as the devil card. See, we always tried to put it on Suge. We believed his bullshit when he said that he stuck him with a needle. He did not. Nigga, all you was doing was punching on him, okay? All you was doing was punching Eazy up. No, what truly led to his death was the woman that Jerry Heller paid to come over here and stick up under him until he started taking a liking to her. See, y'all gotta be careful with these bad bitches. Sometimes they be bad bitches for real. And that's exactly what led to Eazy-E's death. They used a succubus with a sick pussy to take this man out of here. Orchestrated by the white man, honey.